Hello everyone, it's me MUFTiiYT and I'm here in the city of Cambridge for another MUFTiiYT Adventures video log. And so let's carry on and see how we do. Right, so we are very shortly going to be starting our journey onto the River Punt cruise in about 10 minutes time, so we'll join us then. So we'll basically be doing the punting cruise in a moment. In about 10 minutes time we're going to go into a kind of a boat and then be going into this nice little river cruise across Cambridge and seeing all the main different sides, so stay tuned for that.
What do you guys think of Cambridge so far?
Brilliant, lovely place.
Sorry?
Lovely, nice place.
Beautiful parts of Cambridge, the college backs. You only get to see from the punts, so you haven't seen anything yet. Now, where is everybody from?
Brighton.
Brighton?
Swindon.
Okay, Swindon?
We are from Taiwan.
Taiwan. All right, quite the international boat we have. Okay, so on the tour, we're going to be passing through 7 colleges and 9 bridges.
This is the river view of Cambridge city centre from the actual boat itself. There you go.
Okay, now to my right, this is the President's Lodge of Magdalen. Each college has a lodging for its headmaster. A headmaster is like a principal, and this one is the second oldest building on the river. It was built as a Benedictine monastery called Trinity College. But the land was seized by King Henry VIII, and it was gifted to his right-hand man and Lord Chancellor. His name was Sir Thomas Magdalen. This is why the college is spelled Magdalen and pronounced Magdalen. So the closest he could do was name the college Magdalen. The G is dropped, so it's pronounced Magdalen like his name Magdalen.
The famous bridge naming the town, named the city.
The second largest, the second richest, the second most successful. This is St. John's College to my right and left. And personally, I think St. John's is the prettiest college in Cambridge. Apart from this monstrosity to my right, of course, and as you can see, it is very, very ugly. But as opposed to the next one to my right, which is absolutely spectacular, this is the new court. And you guys are very lucky to be punting this time of year, because only now you get to see the Boston leaves turn red. That is one of the most gorgeous sights in Cambridge, and this is one of my favorites. So the new court to my right, this is a student accommodation, and those rooms overlooking this view are given to the most promising students of the college. I pay more rent than those students do, and I don't get this view, so life's unfair. I don't get it. Apparently they complain about the Wi-Fi connection though. Ooh, the tragedy.
That's important.
Now, up ahead, this is the most iconic bridge in Cambridge. Now, there's also another bridge of size in England, in the city, that shouldn't be mentioned here, but I'm gonna say anyways. So it's called the Kitchen Bridge, it's called the Wren Bridge, and among punters, it's called the Concussion Bridge. Remember that this is a student accommodation for undergrads, and that those undergrads complain about the Wi-Fi connection while living here. This is Trinity College, founded by King Henry VIII in 1546. And this book with his handwriting is inside the Wren Library to my left. It also has first editions by Shakespeare, more than 1,200 medieval manuscripts. All the colleges in Cambridge, and then have enough money to buy a few castles here and there. Now up ahead, this is the Garrett Hostel Bridge. Out of all the footbridges on this tour, this is the only one accessible to the public. All the other ones, you have to be inside the colleges to be able to cross. Now this was built in 1959 as a part of a design competition. And they landed on this. This was the winning design. Makes you think of the losing ones, doesn't it? Now this was the college of Professor Stephen Hawking. And right behind Trinity Hall, there is the college where Stephen Hawking taught, called Gonville and Keys. The red brick building to my left, this is called the Jarwood Library, built in 1998. So this is the youngest building on the river. This might sound mundane to you, but back in the 17th century, this was revolutionary. In a few months, Claire will turn 700 years old. Now if you enjoy nature documentaries such as Planet Earth, you're gonna like that one. To my right, this is the Fellows Garden, and this is where Sir David Attenborough filmed his very first documentary. He was filming insects and butterflies, so this is where the magic started. And up ahead, this is Clare Bridge, the oldest surviving bridge on the river. When the English Civil War started, Oliver Cromwell and his troops, they tore down all the bridges on this river, except for this one because of defense. And the reason why King's College is the most iconic is because of this chapel.
So this is
The
Queen's
ugliest on the river would be that
College
one
here.
white. On the river, built in 1460, and attached to it is the famous mathematical bridge. The last point of the tour, this is where we're going to turn around.
So we just finished punting at the River Cam, as you can see behind me, and now we're going to go and do the hop and hop off bus very shortly, as our tour of the university was slightly delayed, unfortunately. But anyway, as you can see the River Cam behind me. There you go. And of course, there's some tennis players here as well. We definitely want to add a bit of MUFTiiYT tennis twist to this. Do you think these people are competing for the Olympics? Who knows, eh? Right, so we're basically now going just on shortly to the sightseeing hop on hop off bus. As you can see, we have got the Queen's College behind me. This is the kind of front view. This is the members only. So we're basically just waiting for the hop on hop off bus, and it's making its way. Here you go. So there is the bus stop here, number 1, and there is the bus coming and sway. Right, so we're on the bus now, and just very shortly we'll be departing, and we can see the whole of Cambridge on this little tour. Here we go. American Cemetery, donated by the university. So this is the rugby club here on the right hand side. It's very famous, Cambridge University. The punts that we did earlier. There you go. This one here is called Bridge Street, and of which you can see some history and kind of new places. It's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. garden on the right hand side. There's the train station there, where we entered from this morning. Here is William Museum. And we're back where we started.
We know where we are.
This is King's College, Cambridge. There you go. And this is King's College here. Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed our adventures here in Cambridge so far, and basically we've now done with the hop on hop off bus, and this behind me is King's College, Cambridge. Very nice actually, and very nice architecture as well, as you can see in the main entrance, and of course all around. There we go. Isn't that awesome? Let's go. Really, really nice mixed blend of modern and obviously historic architecture. So this behind me is the famous chapel or cathedral, whatever you want to call it. Here it is. As you can see, everyone's graduating today as well. There you go. So congrats to everybody. And this one is the St. Mary's Church. It's behind me here, and obviously this is just a view of the whole city. We can actually go and see the church. Maybe, I don't know if it's ticketed or not. Right, we got over here. What's your name?
Hello, my name's Jacob.
Jacob, nice, nice.
And we're here to help, you know.
Oh yeah.
We're doing the punting tours today.
Okay.
It's a river tour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You go around all the most famous bridges and colleges.
Okay.
From walking, talking tours. This is our guidebook here,
Oh, right.
written by the students.
There you go.
And then this is what the river tour looks like.
There you go.
As you can see, you've got one of the students will push you along the river.
Oh.
And then you go past King's College, all of the different colleges.
Nice.
Now you go past there, the Bridge of Sighs, the mathematical bridge, King's College, lots of different beautiful scenic areas.
Fantastic.
And the best part is the person pushing you along the river will tell you lots of information about the university, the history, all of the different buildings.
There you go.
I'll just show you you've got lots of different discounts in here in our guidebook that we give you.
Oh, brilliant.
For free.
Yep.
You've got a little map in there so you know where you're
Hey, nice.
going. Museums.
Museums as well.
Yes, how
Brilliant.
many subscribers do you have, sir?
I have about 800.
800?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There you
Are we
go.
going to have 800 people coming here?
Well, yes, you never know. This video will go up, it'll spread the message, and hopefully, you never know,
Yes, well, I hope
you'll
it
attract
does.
more people.
I hope it
All
does.
right,
Thank
okay.
you.
Well, nice meeting you.
I love your jumper as
Thank you. Thank you very
Thanks so
much.
much.
Have a great day.
well. Thank you. What was your name, sir?
MUFTiiYT.
How do I find your YouTube?
You can just MUFTiiYT. All right, take care. See
Have a
you.
nice day.
You too. Bye. Okay, there's a bit of video promotion for you. Lol. Right, anyway, now we're on to waiting for the walking tour of the university. Once we go in, I'll let you know. Right, so we're just about to do the walking tour, and we've got here, what's your name again, bro? David, there you go. And so we're now going to explore the city. So, as this gentleman was just saying, so basically there's a lot of tradition when you're going into this. It's the Senate House, isn't it?
Senate House,
this is the Senate House, and obviously people come by 4x4s, they get some fingers or something, and then they go in, and then they have to kneel down behind the college head or something,
in front of
the college headmaster, worshipping them in a way, I suppose, and then obviously worshiping, give me my degree type of thing, please. And then obviously after that they get their piece of paper and then away they go. Brilliant, very nice.
The unique things about this church, the bells, the peal of the bells, the music that it plays was copied by Big Ben in London.
Oh, right.
So this is 500 years old, 600.
Oh, wow.
And Big Ben is less than 200 years old.
Yeah.
And the architect obviously must have been probably from Cambridge or Oxford. And he said, which one shall we take? Let's take the more interesting one, Cambridge, of course.
So they just took this chime and they copied it to the Big Ben. Yes. Ah, interesting. So guys, you know, if you ever see the chimes of Big Ben, don't think it originated from Big Ben. It kind of originated from here itself. There you go.
And the second weird thing about this church is if you are an undergraduate, bound by the traditions of the university, you have to live during term time within 3 miles of this church.
Oh, do you? Wow.
If you take too many weekends away or stay away, they'll have a word with you and they'll warn you might not get your degree.
Oh, there you go. Can you imagine if you don't go to a particular church, you may not get your degree? Oh dear. Well, there you go. Make sure you behave yourself then.
Basically, a guy called John Taylor, he studied here, he studied engineering, and he graduated, and then he joined the family firm and he invented lots of useful stuff like the electric kettle, thermostat and stuff. Things that are boring as hell, but everybody uses them, so he made a lot of money.
Oh, wow.
And one night he comes home from holiday and he finds a invitation card to have dinner with his professors here in the college. And he's like very happy because he thinks it's very nice. But the truth is, you should never accept such an invitation if you've got money.
Oh, of course.
Because
what's the problem with accepting it?
Because they'll get you to pay enormous amounts of money. They know how to extract it from you. They're perfect psychologists.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They gave him the most amazing dinner. They made him so happy. They made him feel like $1 million. And at the end, he told them, tell me what you need. Yeah. And no, he offered something to them. Tell me what you need. And they said, a new library.
Oh. And he actually built
He built it for them. He didn't build the building. This is an old building, but he built the inside. Redid it as a library. 10 million pounds.
Wow.
He decided, would you like to have this clock? He says to them, I'll build you a clock. And he built this for them. This is a mechanical clock. It cost £1 million, his money. And 200 people worked on it for over a year to build it. So there's no electronics, just the LED light is the electronics. Everything else is
kind of all
mechanical complications.
Nice.
The clock stops, starts, accelerates, slows down. It's always wrong, but it corrects itself. It knows that it's wrong. It's storing the wrongness in a spring or something.
Yeah.
And that thing at the top, isn't that horrible?
Yeah, it's like as if it's eating time.
It's eating all the time we waste.
And
it's getting fatter and fatter and happier.
Yeah, there you go.
And over here it says, having fun is all very well, but what have you done that you will remember and, don't regret not doing important things as well.
Yeah, make the most of the time.
Make the most of the time you have.
We've got the Eagle Pub here. Okay.
It's about 360 something years old.
Yeah.
And it was built on land belonging to this college, the same college, Corpus Christi, that has the clock.
All right, so they built this as well. Basically, as this gentleman was just talking about, guys, that this pub over here was the discovery of DNA. And basically, because of that discovery, there was a plaque made here, as you can see, which you had shown you already. But it was getting vandalized. And basically, the person who was responsible for vandalizing it was a student studying at this university.
But then they went there with a couple of coppers to have a stern talk to this young lady, teach her to be a good housewife as opposed to being a vandal. And the porters of the college said, you can't talk to her because she's dead.
Oh, so she was actually shot. Interesting.
And that's why they went back to the drawing board and they looked into this thing and they found a murky story.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because it turns out, remember you mentioned King's College?
Yeah.
it turns out that there wasn't just one team looking for DNA in the early 50s in England. There were two. And
people.
one was in King's College, London.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And that team was headed by a professor called
Yeah.
Wilkins.
Yeah.
And he had an assistant
Yeah.
called Rosalind Franklin. The same name on the
as the
graffiti.
graffiti. Oh, wow.
But it wasn't her obviously doing the
No.
graffiti because she was dead.
Oh, right. So it wasn't her.
It
then,
wasn't
in
her
the
doing the
end.
graffiti.
It was someone in the King's College London.
It's someone
Maybe
somewhere maybe,
somewhere
you
in
know,
there,
was doing
yeah.
this. And it turns out that she was the top X-ray crystallographer in her generation anyway.
wow.
So she was top in her field. That means taking photos of molecules.
Wow. There
And
you
one
go.
day she took a photo of, but her boss was not happy about it
Yeah.
because he didn't like working with a woman.
Of course,
But
yeah.
because he needed the best, he had hired her. You see what I mean? It's kind of like
Right, yeah, because there was a lot of sexism at that time, wasn't it?
tremendous.
Yeah.
So she takes a photo of presumably DNA
Yeah.
and leaves it to develop and goes home to sleep. And the boss comes early in the lab, it so happens, and he finds the photo developed.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
it shows an X.
Oh right. In this on this on
The photo
on
that
the
she
photo,
took in
yeah.
King's College.
Oh
London.
right, yeah.
So he says, X?
Why?
It's weird.
Why is that an X? Yeah.
Exactly. So he pockets the photo, takes the first train to Cambridge, and goes and sees his friend Crick and Watson, who
Yeah.
work in that lab there.
Yeah.
And he shows it to them. He says,
Yeah.
look, X. And they say, Eureka! We know the structure of DNA now.
Oh,
because by some
'cause of-
fluke,
yeah.
she'd taken a picture of the DNA seen from above.
Yeah.
And they thought that DNA was a double helix.
Yeah.
And the bits, you know, the bits that we know how in the middle,
Yeah.
they thought were outside, like sticking out like the hair
But
on
it's
a
actually
hairy
inside
caterpillar.
part of it.
And in fact, the
Ah.
X shows that they were inside,
Inside.
crossing over, and she by accident had managed to take a photo from the top.
Yeah.
So you could see the first two,
First
and the
two.
rest would be too faint.
Ah, interesting.
And what happened is, the two of them and the professor got the Nobel Prize for discovering the DNA,
Yeah.
and she got,
She got nothing, obviously, because
Nothing.
she's dead. Yeah.
and she died early
Yeah.
because of cancer due to the
Okay.
X-ray poisoning.
Yeah, of course. There you go. There's stickers here. Very nice. And you can see it's all over the pub.
And about 200 years ago, one of the rooms burned down. Unfortunately, in the room, there was a little boy, and his parents had locked him in for safety because they were having drinks downstairs, and he was upstairs in one of the rooms,
Yeah.
and he died in the fire.
Oh,
Yeah. And a few months later, the coach in the Eagle wanted to clean everything up. They cleaned the room up, and they tried to rent it again, and they found they couldn't rent it because the moment you stepped into the room, you felt a choking sensation or a nausea or a bad feeling in general. Like it was the wrong place to be.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to stay there. But one night, two people, a crazy couple said, no, we're not scared, we'll stay. And so they tried to sleep there, and in the middle of the night, they were seen running out with white faces, terrified. They said a phantom, like a swirling phantom, screamed at them, woken them up in a shock, in a cold sweat, banging on the window, and they never came back. They were never seen again in Cambridge. Terrified. And this spread around, the rumor spread around, and nobody wanted to come and stay here. They were all scared, everybody was scared, like there was a terrifying ghost here. Until one night, the cleaner who's supposed to air the room, because you need to air the room, otherwise you don't get all, forgot to close the window, and the window stayed open till the morning. And in the morning, her boss said, what did you do? Look, it's raining. Go and close the window. And she went, she closed the window, with apprehension, because going into the room was feeling bad. But she felt nothing, as if the spirit, because it could come out,
disappeared out of the window.
or it, just the very fact that it could, is calmed down.
Oh,
Yeah. And because of this, the window has never ever been closed again.
oh wow.
And you can guess
This-
probably which one it is.
This one.
No, it's closed.
Oh no, that one. That window is never closed. Wow. So that was the room where the ghost was.
The pub is now owned by the college, and it's operated by Green King. It's a company of pubs.
Yeah.
And in the lease, they confirm, Green King, the lease, it says if the window is closed, the pub will lose the lease, the pub will close, and the college will repossess everything. So, and this is the favorite pub of Cambridge.
Wow.
So they confirm that it's welded open,
Yeah.
so
whoa.
that nobody can close it. It can't be closed by accident.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We don't want to lose
Interesting.
the lease.
Of course.
That's the Cavendish lab.
This is where they discovered DNA in the Cavendish laboratory, and you can see the plaque there for it. Very nice.
The one rule is the man with the money gets the statue.
Oh, right.
Always.
Okay.
Or the woman.
All the time.
All the time. So that's William Cavendish who paid for this building and who convinced the people of the university that they should have this building. Why? Because in the late 19th century, science became much harder than before. People were asking themselves questions that were difficult for one man to solve. You know, it used to be that scientists was a one-man team, like Newton, people like Galileo, Archimedes, always one crazy guy, wakes up one day with a crazy idea, works on it, spends half his time escaping from religious people who are trying to burn him alive, to kill him because they're scared of him, and the rest of the time writing down the stuff that he leaves to our civilization progresses.
Wow.
But in the late 19th century, they started asking themselves questions like, take that paving stones, for example. They couldn't answer these questions on their own. No one man had all the power to answer this question. And so that's what this guy said to them. He said, in the 19th century, there was no internet. You could just write letters and it would take 6 months to come to the other side of the world. Maybe the person is the other side of the world. You're waiting for years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People didn't speak each other's languages, nothing.
Yeah.
So he said, no, forget about this. Bring all the scientists here to Cambridge.
Yeah.
And the people of the university said, it'll never work, so no. And he whipped out this massive wad of cash and says, I'll pay for it.
Oh, wow.
And he built them this building.
Wow, okay.
And it became... This is the dark alley, you don't want to go down at night.
Look at that, all that pollution. Oh.
So this is the first court of Queen's College. Right? This is the place with all the major buildings. Well, supposedly, because Queen's College has 2 of everything, and they've expanded tremendously. So that's their old dining hall, but they've got a massive new one, which is like huge, because this is too small for them now. It can only hold 150, 200 students. And they've got a tiny chapel here, which used to be a chapel. But they've converted it now into, I think, some sort of library or something. And they've got a new chapel from 200 years ago, which is just beyond there. And then there would be other major buildings. This is like the main square of the college. All the old colleges look like this.
Oh, wow.
But not necessarily the same design,
but kind of a similar in terms of functionality.
Similar layout.
That's the dining room of the college.
That's the queen, the second queen who founded the college after the queen got beaten, who founded it. The wife of the cousin of the king, Elizabeth Woodville. That's her. Surrounded by John Fisher and Erasmus, Desiderius Erasmus, who were the most famous people ever to be in the college. This is from the 1400s, from a long time ago. The decoration on the ceiling is 19th century. It's from the arts and crafts movement. This is the cloister.
Cloister?
It's a full cloister.
It's like a little nice little passageway this way, going into the garden, isn't it?
That's the palace.
Palace? Oh, right.
Of the president of Queen's College. That half-timbered house and that section over there. You will have seen that section from the river. On the other side of that is the river. That's the oldest building on the river. I've told you that. You see that small tower there? The small one with the windows going up? That's the staircase, actually. That is where a man called Erasmus sat for 3 years translating the Christian Bible and discovered that there was something wrong with how the church was running the show, the whole of Europe. The church was the most powerful body in Europe, and he was scared of talking about it because he knew he was going to get burnt on the market square. So he sends his work to a young priest in Germany called Martin Luther, and Martin Luther starts the biggest revolution in Europe since the fall of the Romans, 1,000 years before. Everything changed. The whole of European history was completely upset. It's called the Reformation.
Oh, so it's all for the president, eh?
Yeah. A palace. Each master of each college has to have a palace.
There you go. Fantastic.
There's more proud mums and dads in this city than almost anywhere else.
This is the dining room from the outside. This is the pier from this side. Hang on. There you go. This is the view, and this is our view from the college pier. Very nice. As you can see, we're now moving from the old part to the new part. There you go. What's this bridge called again, sir?
The mathematical bridge.
Mathematical bridge. Okay, there you go. Sequencing new and old age, eh?
Yes.
There you go. So 2 + 2 = 5 here. This is the main dining room. Holds about 1,000 students, did you say?
So the college is 1,000, but I don't know how much this holds, but a good number.
Good number.
You can see it's bigger than the other one.
Yeah. Okay, this building's called Crips TV.
Well, nickname. Yeah.
Nickname, yeah. Why? What's the
Because
nickname for?
you can see it's all made of glass, and the first year students who come in sometimes don't remember that it's made of glass, and at night that people can see in from the bridge.
Oh.
And so people come to the bridge to look and see if they see students doing things that you shouldn't be doing.
Of course, yeah.
And they call it Crips TV because of this.
Oh, fair enough. There is King's College Bridge.
Okay, so this is the most famous bridge in China. What's the most famous bridge in England, would you say? Like famous.
Maybe Tower Bridge.
That's it, Tower Bridge. So that's their Tower Bridge.
That's their Tower Bridge. Ah, okay.
And bear in mind, it's a country that's the size of 20 Britons.
Yeah.
So it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Why is it so famous in China?
It's famous because this poet from China called Xu Jimo, he spent a year in King's College, that one there.
Yeah.
And one day he was about to leave and he was really sad. It was a beautiful day, summer day, and he stood on the bridge and his window gives onto the bridge. So he saw this sight every day. And he wrote a poem to his girlfriend in China all about, you know, the water, the river, the bridge, the views, the nature around him. A really romantic poem.
Yeah.
And since then, everybody in China learns this poem by heart in primary school.
Yeah.
And so they come here by thousands to experience the fantasy in real.
In real, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a tradition brought from in another country comes down to here. That's
bonkers.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's really, really very emotional for them. There was one grandma on one of my tours.
Yeah.
She said to me, I have to see Kang Chao. I've never seen it before.
Oh,
Kang Chao is the name
Chao's
in
the name
Chinese.
of the bridge. Oh, wow.
And I took her there and she was really almost crying.
And who was that room? The room
Erasmus.
of Erasmus, yes.
Erasmus. We changed the whole of European history by accident.
There you go.
You grow them in plants.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, paper.
You pick them when they are like ripe.
Yeah.
And then they go into the bookshop. And you have to be careful, they have to be ripe. If you pick them too early, all the spelling in the book is wrong. It's not yet ready, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
And you can open the door and there's a wizard inside. Well, there is at least the hat of a wizard inside.
The hat of a wizard inside. What's the most renowned cafe in Cambridge?
So there's a small chain called Fitzbilly's.
Yeah.
Where you can catch a coffee or a bun or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's one near King's College entrance, and there's another one down. So I think they have got 2 or 3 shops.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably the homegrown cafe. There's also a restaurant called Tatty's.
Tatty's,
where you can have a tatty, you know, like a baked potato with stuff inside it. But you can also have other stuff, like even falafels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So nice, and it's not too expensive.
Yeah, there's more of the Cambridge city centre. You've got the Ivy Cambridge Brasserie. You've got Hermit Room. Oh, this is a dish room. Look at that. So this is the dish room in Cambridge. Very nice. Heifer's Bookshop. My mum loves her books.
So this is the flagship bookshop.
Flagship, yeah.
Heifers.
There you go. Okay, so this is Trinity, looking very grand. So everyone, as you can see here, we've got a statue of King Henry VIII, obviously the founder of Trinity here. And of course, as you can see, he's not got the scepter in his hand. He's actually got something called a chair leg. And as this gentleman was just saying, the scepter was stolen, replaced by a chair leg, and then basically it was stolen again. And then it was asked, what should we replace it with? And it was replaced with another chair leg. So there you go. So ever since then, it's got a chair leg. This is the courtyard of the college. Here you go.
So this is the grandest courtyard of any college.
Nice. There's a chapel for Trinity as well.
So that's the grandson of the famous tree that hit Newton with the apple.
Oh, very good. There you go. And look at the markets here, arts and craft. So here's the main entrance to St. John.
That's the statue of the lady, the grandmother of Henry VIII, who gave the money and who died before she could write the check.
Ah.
And those 2 animals, they're magic animals called the ales that protect her as she's rising to heaven.
Oh, very interesting.
The biggest tower in the university and no bells inside.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. And there's the big tower up there, and that has no bells. Look at the Tudor buildings here, the Mitra pub. So this is basically the bridge where the name Cambridge originates, basically. Yes. And of course linking across the Cam River. There you go.
This college used to be known as Buckingham College.
Oh, right.
and the Buckinghams built that building there. And that's the heraldic bird of the Buckingham family.
Oh, right.
So they built this building, and then 2 years later, all of them died, executed, because they rebelled against another king.
That's Magdalen College there, if you didn't know already.
This building is part of it, but it's a modern extension of it.
So this is the Cambridge Union here, very famous for debates, shows, whatever. So it's not like a student union, it's like...
No, this is a private student debating society that's for all students can be members of. There's no way they can reject any student.
Like the Kingsman Club type thing. So this is the annex of Trinity College.
Where most of the students, first year students live, behind this.
So Sydney Sussex College. Fruit market, my dad would like this, 100%, buying his fruits, Chinese. Right then guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It was great to see, obviously, thanks to the tour guide for showing us the area of Cambridge and obviously all the different colleges around. And obviously there's a lot of them. Unfortunately we can't go to all of them because they're not open to the public, unfortunately. Some of them are a bit private, so obviously there was a bit of cost going to happen, so I think I left them out. We did see Queen's College though, so that was great fun. I hope you enjoyed that, seeing the dining room, seeing the President's Palace and all that sort of jazz as well. Anyway, we are now in Billy's now and relaxing, having a bit of our lunch. Lunch, shall I say. We're having this mozzarella charcoal sandwich. Looks very interesting colour. Never seen this before. Have you ever seen it before? It'd be good to know. And we're having this almond croissant. And because it's wintry Christmas time, gingerbread latte. There you go. And of course for the parents, a bit of a box of Billy's macaroons. And obviously, hopefully after this will pretty much be the end of the day. I've got to get home and then that's it. All right, everyone, that brings an end to the MUFTiiYT Adventures video log here in Cambridge. Thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. We obviously ended here with the King's College at the back of us. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Peace and take care, and make sure you like and subscribe to, of course, MUFTiiYT Adventures.